Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. That all men are created equal. I have a dream today.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream, but he was not a dreamer.
He had a dream, but he was not a dreamer.
You see, a dreamer sees and hears only when he sleeps, when his eyes are closed, deepening the darkness of night.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. never closed his eyes, and he walked away from darkness.
Darkness
Ways toward light.
cannot cast out darkness. Only light can do
He
that.
had a dream, but he was not a dreamer.
A dreamer does not want to be awake.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. did not want to be asleep. He never slept.
He was awake
Slept.
and heavy of heart because he saw the nightmare. He saw the nightmare called America. The nightmare of racism, poverty, and despair.
Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that.
Dr. King had a dream, but he was not a dreamer.
He was not a dreamer.
He was not a dreamer. He was a visionary, a thinker, a scholar, a preacher, a revolutionary, a dream maker for
Generations,
justice.
Harriet,
We who believe in
our sojourner,
cannot rest.
Our Frederick, our
Rosa, our David,
our
cannot
North
rest
Star,
until it comes.
guiding us to a life of purpose, anchored in faith and sustained by love.
Guiding us to build more rooms in the beloved community so that all God's children will be fed and housed and clothed and loved. We did not know him, yet we know
We
him.
did not hear him, and yet we hear him. His message of nonviolence and justice and peace and love, it flows like blood in our veins, in our capillaries, in the aorta of our being.
we were never in his presence, but we were always in his prayers for a new nation, a new world.
Sit at the welcome table. I wanna sit at the welcome table one of these days.
When he marched in St. Augustine and Birmingham and Montgomery and Selma, he marched for us.
When he dared call for an end to the Vietnam War,
No more war.
he was ensuring that our hands carry books that educate rather than arms that destroy.
When he prayed for the beloved community, he was preparing for
dream.
Take my hand.
He did not live a long
Lead
life.
me on.
That is not his prayer.
I'm tired.
I want you to say that I tried to love and serve humanity. If you want to say that I was a drum major, say that I was a drum major for justice. Say that I was a drum major for peace. Say that I was a drum major for righteousness.
We are inspired by his example of service and love. And so it is when people ask, who are these women, these young, daring women who hashtag revolution and tweet commitment to resistance? Who are these young, daring women who gather with their sisters and brothers and elders at the courthouse, at schools, at shelters, at the community, at demonstrations?
Who are these women? These young, daring women who travel to countries around the globe with their bags packed to fit all of God's children.
Just sweet. Just sweet.
Jews killed at kosher store massacre.
Just sweet.
Teenage girls kidnapped by Boko Haram.
Just sweet. Eric gone. Just sweet.
The homeless, the poor.
Just sweet.
All the children of God.
Do you not know
We
us?
are the sister daughters of Dr. King. We are the beneficiaries of his legacy of non-violent resistance.
We are worshipers in his temple of faith.
We who believe in freedom cannot rest.
On this day of celebration,
We who believe in freedom
on this day of remembrance,
listen to
a gift from our sister Coretta,
blessed are
we give thanks to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
blessed are
for the legacy of commitment
for in
and peace and justice, which is our birthright.
the kingdom of heaven.
We make this promise.
I promise.
I promise.
We will do all that we can for all the people that we can, in all the ways that we can, in all the places that we can, as long as ever we can, to ensure that we make of this world a beloved community that is without boundaries, a beloved community that endures as long as the sun awaits humanity to each new dawn.
In the village of eternity, ancestral voices sing glory, glory, glory.
Building me a home. I'm building me a home. I'm building me a home, my Lord. This earthly house is gonna soon decay, and my soul's gotta have my somewhere to stay.
And Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. trumpets melodiously. Amen. Amen.
He had a dream,
Amen.
but he was not a dreamer.
He